Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw from this past Monday from June 30th. So yeah, how we usually do these types of reviews is that I go over all the matches and segments, I rank all of them, and give the full show rating at the end of it. So yeah, let's get right on into it. This show was the Raw After Night of Champions. So yeah, started off with Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, the first disappointment and the only, basically the only disappointment of the night. Honestly, because I wanted Stephanie or somebody else that's not Rhea to go against Io, because I feel like we've seen Rhea versus Io too much. Honestly, I wouldn't have mind somebody else for once, because I don't want Io's title reign to be just Rhea Ripley and she lose to Rhea Ripley as well. I don't want that. I don't want her title reign to be just that. Hopefully she gets Rhea out of the way and faces Asuka at SummerSlam or something. But I don't like this decision. I mean, it was a good segment, I guess, but I just didn't like the decision. So yeah, I'm gonna go to 3.2 out of 5. We got the one bad thing out of the way though, so the rest of the show is honestly great from here on out. So yeah, the opening match was the World Tag Team Championship between the Judgment Day versus New Day. Honestly, a really fun match in my opinion. Pretty insane ending too. The crowd was behind the Judgment Day the entire time, which that's how much they hate the New Day, and not for the right reasons, I don't think. No, I'm not trying to imply about like that certain thing. They're just terrible heels, so that's why they hate them. They're just horrible heels. And that reign was just not great as well. They only had one defense, and as soon as they won, they ran away. That's it. They didn't even celebrate. They just ran away. Judgment Day, though, they got the win. I'm kind of grateful for that, because I want to see if they can do something different with these tag titles. Like, anything with this tag division, please, because this tag division is just awful to watch week after week. Hopefully a change is coming. I have hope. I just don't know. We had a new champion, so hopefully a reset. Hopefully something good could come out of it. So yeah, Judgment Day got the win. I'm gonna give the match a 3.6 out of 5. I thought it was pretty good. Next up was Rusev versus Sheamus. It was a 20-minute barn burner in my opinion. We're not like an absolute like scorch fest, but I thought it was a pretty good match. It was pretty solid. Started out kind of slowly, but of course they worked their way up because they were given time. It ended up being a pretty good match. Rusev ended up getting the win, which I did not expect. But honestly, it's kind of better for the feud if the heel gets the win first. So yeah, that's pretty cool there. I'm gonna give it a 3.8 out of 5. It was a pretty good match. It was pretty solid. So yeah. Next up was Gunther and Sheamus and Seth Rollins' segment, which I think was needed now, because you're having Seth come out every week just doing the same promo every time. I feel like it was time for a change. And just meeting up with the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther for the first time in a while, I felt like that was a good decision. Since he's Mr. Money in the Bank, I mean, they have to have at least one interaction, am I right? Then out comes CM Punk, which honestly, this drags the feud a lot more than I really wanted it to be. It's still a good feud. Like, I'm still kind of enjoying it, but at the same time, it's a little bit annoying to see this happen week after week after week. I don't know. But then, like, after Seth Rollins ran away, because LA Knight came back. LA Knight came back and attacked Seth Rollins, honestly. Pretty cool to see LA Knight back. That's awesome. But, yeah. I think as soon as that happened, that's when he took away Seth. And then Punk teasing a match with Gunther. That was fire. I can't lie. That's really good. Teasing a match with Gunther, honestly. I would love to see that. They were supposed to do it like in Survivor Series last year. They never did, so... Let's see what they'll do here. So yeah, I'm gonna go to 3.6 out of 5. It was a good segment. So yeah. Next up was Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria for the #1 contendership for the women's IC title. Ended up being a draw, which I think is a very creative way to go about this. I did not think they would do a draw. Like, I expected a DQ or something or a count out. No, we had a draw happen, which I did not expect, honestly. I like the way they went about this one, so yeah, that's pretty cool. It was a good match as well. Another good match. Just let's go. We have a draw, so potentially a triple threat at Evolution. I would love to see that, because these women can cook. Let's go. And this IC title, just getting feuds. Honestly, like, they're doing pretty well with that title. I'm going to give it a 3.6 out of 5. Another good match there. They're all getting the same rating because they're all just really, really enjoyable. So, yeah. And the main event was Sami Zayn and Penta versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Really fun tag match as well to end the show. Like, god damn, every match on this show was great to watch. I can't lie. Ended up being Braun and Bronson for the win, as always. And then you had Jey Uso come out at the end of it. It's just, once again, they attack after the match, and it's the same thing over and over again. It's kind of becoming like the Judgment Day versus the KO and Sami and whatnot. Everybody, like, the whole main event, all the baby faces in the main event of Raw, and the whole heel team is the exact same cycle all over again. It's summer. It's the summer of 2023 all over again. So yeah, it's okay. Cool. I'm gonna give it a 3.8 out of 5. I thought it was a pretty fun match in my opinion. So yeah. Overall, these are the rankings. There you have them. This show, honestly, I don't know why. After every PLE, it's always a great show. Money in the Bank, June 9th episode of Raw. Mwah. Backlash. I forgot how that show went. I can't lie. So never mind. Raw After Mania was amazing too. Like for some reason, after the PLE is always is when WWE gets good again. I'm gonna give the show a 4.4 out of 5. I thought it was really really fun. It blew by fast, honestly, because of how much I enjoyed the show. The time went by so fast. That's how good the show was. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.4 out of 5, and yeah, that's gonna do it for this review Monday Night Raw. Thank you for watching, and have a great day. Goodbye.